Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Shepherd's Cove. Today is April 30th, 2026. It is a beautiful Thursday morning. Got 341 days clean and sober today. Today's just for today is God does for us. Ongoing recovery is dependent on our relationship with loving God who cares for us and will do for us what we find impossible to do for ourselves. Very true. How often have we heard it said in a meeting that God does what for us what we cannot do for ourselves? Heard quite a few times. At times, we may get stuck in our recovery, unable, afraid, and unwilling to make the decisions we know we must to move forward. Yeah, it does get stagnant at times. Perhaps we're unable to end a relationship that just isn't working. Oh boy, maybe our job has become a source of too much conflict. Uh, or perhaps we feel we need to find a new sponsor, but are afraid to begin the search. Dang on, all three of them. Through the grace of our higher power, unexpected change may occur in precisely the area we felt unable to alter. Alright, I gotta do some praying. We sometimes allow ourselves to become stuck in the problem instead of moving forward toward the solution. Okay, I feel like I'm walking through quicksand. At these times, we often find that our higher power does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. Perhaps our partner decides to end our relationship. We get fired or laid off. Our sponsor tells us that he or she can no longer work with us, forcing us to look for a new one. Well, two out of three of those are pretty interestingly close. Got a sponsor that basically said he is my sponsor. I don't know. That's well, figure that one out later. Sometimes what occurs in our lives can be frightening, or change often seems, as change often seems. But we also hear that God never closes a door without opening another one. As we move forward with faith, the strength of our higher power is never far from us. Our recovery is strengthened by these changes. Yep, gotta sit down and pray today. I will as soon as I'm done here. Just for today, I trust that the God of my understanding will do for me what I cannot do for myself. And I know He has the almighty power. And sometimes I can forget that. But I gotta put my faith back into my higher power and ask Him for a few changes. Hey, God bless y'all and have a great day, huh?